All right, we just got this Theragun Sense sent to us. It could have not come at a better time. After all of the High Rocks workouts that I have been doing recently, my body has been in so much need of a deep massage, and thankfully, we just got this in. I've tested it this entire week, and I've got to say, I am nothing short of impressed. Like, this thing is amazing. So if you're looking for a good review on a good massage gun, continue watching. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel. And if you want to go ahead and purchase this, we have made it super easy. Place the link below the like button. When you use that link, it doesn't cost you anything extra. Okay, so this Theragun Sense comes with 4 different attachments. It does come in this very nice neoprene case that fits basically your entire Theragun as well as all the attachments that it comes with. So this first one, this is the damper attachment. This is kind of your standard all over body attachment. It is a little bit softer than the other ones that we are going to talk about, but this attachment is especially good for relieving sort of any muscle aches or pains and relieving tension within your body. All of the attachments are super easy to disconnect and then connect to the TheraSense. They basically come with like this ball bearing attachment that goes ahead and slides into these attachments, and it's a very secure like locking mechanism, but it's easy to interchange them. Okay, so then you have your standard ball attachment, very similar to the first attachment I showed you, but this is a little bit more firmer. So if you have some really deep like soreness, some really deep like tension spots, this is going to help drive into those sore spots, relieve that tension, and then it just creates a little bit more firm pressure. Then you have this thumb attachment on the website, and then I would agree, this one is really good for like those deep knots in your back, especially your lower back. And I am going to talk about kind of those hard to reach places and why I would choose this one over other standard like massage guns that just have one handlebar. But this thumb attachment is actually really good for like those deep knots on your back or your lower back. And then lastly, you have this micro point attachment. This is supposed to help promote circulation within your body and then stimulate muscle recovery. When you go ahead, open up your package, you're obviously going to have your case, you're going to have your TheraSense, your 4 attachments, but then it also comes with all these little nice note cards that kind of help guide you on how to use each attachment, where they are best used, kind of directions on where to place them for how long, how to swipe them up in your body to get the most benefits from them. If you don't want to go ahead and use these note cards, you can also go ahead and download the Theragun app. That's going to tell you everything that's within these note cards and even more information. The other thing that the Theragun app offers is a lot of like guided classes, so guided breath work or sleep routines and things of that nature. The other thing that this Sense offers is a biometric sensor, the biometric sensor for that guided breathwork classes. So it essentially works is that there's this little inside part to the Theragun. You'd go ahead and just tap it twice. It's going to turn on, and then you can go ahead and just place your finger there. It's going to read your pulse, read your heart rate, and that is really helpful when taking any sort of their guided breathwork classes because you can quickly see your heart rate lower as you are doing those guided breathwork classes. Now, while doing the guided breathwork class, you don't use it as a typical massage gun. You basically hold it against your chest. It's going to create haptic vibrations, which are essentially just like small vibrations that don't penetrate deep into your muscle or your tissue, but you're going to go ahead, hold it against your chest. It's going to let you know when to inhale in and then when to exhale out. You can do that all while holding that biometric sensor to get an accurate read on your heart rate. This is obviously really good for relaxation purposes, reducing stress, creating a better mindset. Another feature that they have a couple different programs. One of the programs I actually really liked was their sleep routine. It's supposed to help you fall asleep quicker. Now, while I haven't tested it at length, I will say it was at least like an enjoyable, relaxing experience to do right before I fell asleep. Okay, so the Sense is this ergonomic build, which is really great for holding onto those like tough to reach places. A lot of other like typical massage guns basically just have this one handle. It does make it a little bit more difficult to reach kind of those hard to reach places. Whereas this, you have a ton of different options. I felt like really there was no place on my body that I wasn't able to reach using this Sense. Now the screen is a colored LCD screen with 4 sort of directional buttons surrounding that screen. This is super intuitive and easy to use. So you just basically turn it on and it has a quick start button. You can go ahead and do this quick start, or you can go ahead and choose a couple of their different classes. It also comes with a USB charging port. So when we went ahead and received this TheraSense, it was at basically 0 battery. It took us about an hour to get it to 100% charge. Now it does say that it will last 120 minutes, but keep in mind that was at the lowest setting and that's without adding a ton of pressure. If you have it at a higher speed setting and you are adding a ton of pressure, your battery life probably isn't going to last you that full 120 minutes. Also included is their Quiet Force solution. That's basically just a lubricant that you can go ahead and apply. If you use your Theragun Sense frequently, you're gonna wanna go ahead and lubricate it on occasion just to keep it running really smoothly. Now the overall cost for this is $299, and the full dimensions for this TheraSense are 210 millimeters by 160 millimeters by 65 millimeters, and that does not include the measurements of any sort of attachment. The entire weight on this is only 1 pound, 10 ounces, and it has a 1-year warranty included with this Theragun. Now the stroke length on this is 12 millimeters. This is a little bit shorter than what we see with some previous models by Theragun, but overall, I didn't notice a huge difference and I felt like it works really well. The stall force on this is around 50 to 20 pounds. Now, I saw some other reviewers use this, and when they went ahead and pressed hard, it basically shut off. However, I didn't notice that. I felt like I would push really hard and it still gave me a ton of pressure. So you might just have to play around with what works for you. But all in all, the stall force is basically the amount of push force you can apply to the gun head before the motor either like slows dramatically down or stops completely. It has 5 speeds ranging from 1,750 all the way up to 2,450 percussions per minute. In terms of the noise level, there is basically very minimal noise when using this. I mean, we measured it at less than 65 decibels. So that's like quieter than a household appliance. The preset routine options that you'll go ahead and get with your Theragun Sense is a sleep prep routine, a back pain routine, a tension relief routine, a lower body recovery routine, as well as that breathing routine that I had mentioned earlier. All in all, I see like no major call outs to this. If you are looking for a good quality massage gun, help relieve some of those aches and pains, and just need like a deep tissue or a relaxation or a guided breathwork class or a sleep routine, I really, really like this. I like how it's built. I like how lightweight it is. I like that I have multiple options in where I can hold it. It worked really well for me, didn't take a long time to charge, and I really like all of the attachments that it was sent with. But let me know what your favorite massage gun is in the comments below so we can go ahead and check it out for ourselves. This has been Lindsay with Garage Gym Reviews. Peace.